Hey there, 100 Fires here. So, one thing I wanted to discuss with you is the experience of going through a divorce, the difficulty that no one can tell you to expect. Also, just not even understanding there's a huge difference between when folks discuss going down that path, the route of this is a real possibility, whether it comes up in argument or a nice conversation, if you're lucky. It's either way. Once the ball gets rolling, when things start to actually topic discussion becomes a reality, that's when life gets very difficult because you're not used to this new route. And although I evidently have a rare experience that apparently a lot of females have never experienced, and that is being single, actually independent, living on your own prior to marriage. Apparently, I'm a rare breed. I like to think there are a lot of us out there. And I'm talking about not folks who waited till 30s or 40s to get married. I'm talking about people who, for example, myself, in their 20s. And it's not like I was running towards or looking forward to marriage. I'm not one of those who had these plans. The dress I'm going to wear, the shoes, the hair, the makeup, the friends, the list goes on, and the flowers, blah, blah, blah. That's not me. Can't say it ever was. So, maybe that's a rarity too, but I'd like to think there are a lot of my sisters out there who, like me, had no intentions of ever getting married. I hear you. High five. High five. But I took that leap. And we'll get into that another time. So, and just so you know, I love books. I'm not big on them. I don't collect a lot of books. I believe sharing is caring, but at the same time, I am super picky, okay? And what I'll say is, going through divorce, I discovered, keyword, discovered, that there is actually a divorce class. I figured, okay, I know people kept suggesting seek counseling, go see a therapist or a psychiatrist, psychologist, whichever, to help you deal with these things. You're going to deal with some emotions you did not expect to see. You didn't see, just blindsided. And, like I said at one point, I know I'm not the first person to go through a divorce, but I am the only one going through this divorce. Everyone is unique in its own way on how things are happening, whether they're quick, slow, delicate, dangerous. Yeah, it can be dangerous. Be careful how you're dealing with closing that chapter. of your life. And so anyways, also, if you have really good insurance through your company, I found out that we have EAP, Employee Assistance Program. A lot of places have that. And if you're not sure, ask your supervisor if they're not sure. Somebody can point you in the right direction. I'm pretty sure HR could help you with that. Or if you have a wellness department. Go in your break room, look at all those laws and that board, whatever billboard you have in your break room that you normally breeze by because you're busy getting your lunch. Stop and take a look. There might be some mention of EAP, Employee Assistance Program. You can get counseling through the program, like the first 6 or 8 sessions, and you don't know unless you ask. The first 6 or 8 sessions, I think for us it's 8 sessions, you get free. Then after that, go through your insurance. And if you don't have insurance, I'm sorry, but it is worth every penny you spend to get help for the mind. It is your most delicate muscle. It's the most important muscle in your body, regardless of what you do with all the other muscles. So, moving on. There are places that do offer classes. In my case, I can't say devout Catholic, but I am a practicing Catholic. Regardless, you don't need to be Catholic to take these courses. And don't shun them just because it's a Catholic facility that is offering the class. When I heard about the class, it was actually through my daughter. And I was lucky. This particular church that was offering the class was less than a 2-minute drive from my apartment. It was awesome. So what I noticed in the class, there were people of other denominations there. There are people that are not, don't have a church or go to a church or practicing, which is fine. Because the class is not about religion. The class is about dealing with the steps that people go through in a divorce. And you'd be surprised the different steps that we all go through. So anyways, I wanted to share with you, I'm not promoting anything, I'm not being paid for this, but if you can find something like The Gift of Self. Excuse me, my mouth is dry. This is a really good book, The Gift of Self. I want to say I bought this online. I'm pretty sure I did. Amazon. So sorry. And the other book they told us about was Rebuilding When Your Relationship Ends. Whether it's divorce or it's just been a long-term relationship, long for you, regardless of your age, if you can read a book, get the book. It is awesome. They have some chapters in here that just floored me. Just floored me. I was like, whoa, light bulb, aha moments. I'm going, I didn't see it this way, or I didn't realize this is, yeah, absolutely. Holy crap. It's amazing. Excuse me. Sorry, bear with me. The weather has not been friendly. I'm really screwing with my allergies. So, I didn't mean to make this a long one, but yeah, if you can find those books, The gift of self, it's a spiritual companion for separated and divorced, faithful to the sacrament of marriage. So this is religious based, if that's what you're looking for. And even if you're not, it's rebuilding when your relationship ends. Excuse me. If you have a divorce class, I think ours was called Divorce Recovery. Because it is dealing with, especially my relationship, we were together a total of 21 years, 19 of those married. And I don't know about you, and even though I had no intentions of marrying, I went through with it anyways. I committed to the decision I made, and because of my beliefs, till death do we part. I won't tell you everything else I said, but while he's still walking around, breathing, neither of us is dead. It's hard in your mind and your heart to get past the logic of the beliefs that you hold near and dear your heart. But coming to grips with till death do you part, we didn't die, but the marriage is dead. And when I finally wrapped my head around that fact, our marriage died. We killed it. And I say we because regardless of all the stuff he put me through and what I survived, it takes two to make it work. It takes two to mess it up. That's just how it is. Sometimes you don't know the lack of something not being done in the marriage is also a part of messing it up. I did everything I thought I could within my power, and then at one point I just had to accept the fact that, look, this problem is a lot bigger than me. I feel like I'm trying to do God's job, and I'm not God. I'm not about to do his job. I can't do his job for him, for me. And I was like, okay. I feel blessed. I had have a lot of really good friends and family who did see me through this difficulty, and the reality of the new life, it was the process of going through that was very, I had insomnia. I never experienced that before. 7 months of insomnia. Prescription from my doctor to help me sleep. I didn't want to take it, but I needed to sleep because I felt like I wasn't 100% at my job, and I wanted to be. And then taking the prescriptions later than I should have been taking them, I was getting to work late. I'm grateful that I had that conversation with my supervisor to let my supervisor know, I know I've been coming in late. I'm making up the time, but let me explain. It's the medication. I need to talk to the pharmacist, if not the doctor, to figure out what I need to do, what I need to change, or if I just need to get off this stuff. And my supervisor was very understanding. I feel lucky in that sense, very truly, with the whole situation. It was a lot more emotional and difficult